So I was just here getting ready to record this video, and I just so happened to glance upon a comment in my comment section informing me that Trisha is pregnant. And then, I saw the picture of Moses and Trisha holding the sonogram that she is pregnant. Congratulations to Moses and Trisha. I hope she has a stress-free pregnancy and a safe delivery. All right. On to why I'm really here. The dust-up between Def Noodles and Papa Gut. I kind of waited for everything to die down, and as of today, both parties have settled their differences, I guess.
I want to apologize to Papa Gut for treating him that way. The name calling as well. I want to apologize for that as well.
With Def Noodles issuing an apology to Papa Gut for the terms he used in regards to him.
The reason that he does that, from my understanding, is that I think Keemstar would apparently, according to Def Noodles, tried to call him like a or something.
Don't you love it when somebody doesn't do their fucking research and just talks out of their ass?
Keemstar's had some, the majority of Keemstar's takes aren't great.
Now, folks, this whole part just threw me for a fucking loop because this guy saying that Keemstar maliciously publishing an absolutely false allegation about me with the intent of destroying my career is a bad take is literally the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my entire life. So sorry, you dumb fuck. It's not a take. It's slander.
So the first thing I want to say right off the bat is that it feels very intentional that he didn't add the age of the person that said the particular things.
Now, folks, if this absolute fucking moron of a human being had allowed the video to play for just a few more seconds instead of pausing it so he can pontificate to himself and himself off with how intelligent he feels like he is, he would have heard that I literally mentioned the guy's age seconds later. Wow, sounds like that 17-year-old is dealing with this harassment, which he should not be getting pretty well. Wonder why this dumb fuck is pushing this false narrative. 17-year-old sharing with us that he's doing mentally good, expose this absolute dumb fuck's bullshit false narrative. However, folks, the most ironic thing about this absolute dumb fuck's video, this guy has to be a fucking moron, folks, because he clearly doesn't know the difference between a joke, which traditionally has setup and punchline, versus somebody saying mean shit. Let's give this dumb fuck the benefit of the doubt, and let's see what the 17-year-old kid actually said in the video, and whether it's a joke or not. Clearly, this dumb fuck doesn't know the difference between telling a joke and just saying something mean. The video itself is incredibly difficult to watch.
No, it's not. It's funny to watch. It's funny. It's a funny watch.
Yes, folks. Nothing like laughing at the tears of a 15-year-old girl. How could I have forgotten? This guy finds abuse hilarious.
The Papa Gut and Def Noodles situation involved a story about the B family, who I've never heard of until now, and Killick, a gamer, which I've never heard of him either. I'm going to leave that conflict at the door because I don't want to discuss that. I've watched Def Noodles content because he has a show updated every day with all the news, so you can find it all in one spot. So I really appreciate that. Imagine to even get that much content out on a day-to-day basis is ridiculous. So I do admire his work ethic. Papa Gut, I am a big fan of long-form content on YouTube, and he reacts to different YouTube videos, and he comments on them. I think I first discovered him during the whole Frenemies saga when the show stopped. I think that's when I found Papa Gut, and I would watch his take on that situation. I thought he had very, very interesting things to say. And so I like these two content creators for different reasons. Never did I think I would see Papa Gut and Def Noodles going at it. Everybody has their take on this situation. I did a video on this right after the debate. And I was mad because I could have been editing my Frenemies Reloaded series, but halfway through I got caught up in this Papa Gut Def Noodle drama. It took me longer to get my regular scheduled videos out. So that's why I was MIA a bit last week. But not only did I make a video about the debate, when I saw how it was heading, my video was just so worthless, I just scrapped it at the last minute. And let me just show you what I had before I scrapped it. You are about to enter the courtroom of Judge Jim, the people are real. The cases are real. The rulings are final. This is Judge Jem. Papa Gut is calling fellow YouTuber Def Noodles to task because of a news update in which he referred to the married Papa Gut as an incel. He is looking for a retraction. Order. All rise. This is a case of Papa Gut and Def Noodles. You may be seated. Papa Gut, I'm short on time. Please state your case. You have 10 seconds.
You made your video. I contested it. You fired back. I would say yours was like a pretty intense and probably like bordering disrespect. Really not bordering. I responded and I feel like I was pretty cordial.
Time's up. And the defendant, Def Noodles, what do you have to... Hey, go on, state your case. Take as much time as you need.
Take a moment right now. I apologize for interrupting. So I do want to apologize for the language that I used in the video.
It's okay. Listen, man, everybody gets heated.
Yeah, I do feel like I had actually shot a segment that I was going to put in my video yesterday. That where I basically apologized for calling you a moron, calling you a dumb fuck. Look, it really doesn't justify me using that language. I do use it a little bit for the humor of it, but I understand how it can be, how somebody who's on the other end of it can feel offended by that.
Sure, yeah.
So I just want to, I want to apologize right now to you.
It's okay, Def, you're in your feelings. We all go through that.
Kind of acknowledged, the part where you basically glossed over all my work and just said I'm reactionary.
Sitting in the tree. What? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Time's up. Papa God, it's your turn to respond. Make it quick.
Yeah, sure. I could explain it. So when I originally watched,
just listen to me, okay? It was supposed to be a funny video. I just had this concept, like I wanted to do another Jem's Court, but this time it was going to be Judge Jemmy. The joke was these two are going to be debating, and I'm just going to be like simping for Def Noodles. That was the joke. Like I wasn't really caring what they were saying at that point. I just was like, this is a good video to do. Until I started editing the video. And Def, you, how can I put this? You killed my joke, Def. You killed my joke. Because how could I be simping for you when you're acting like that? It wasn't funny anymore. And I tried. You don't understand how much I tried. But as I was editing it, I'm like, no, this is not gonna work.
And you started off with the young girl to prime your audience into thinking that I was some kind of like somebody who supported like predatorization. You said something about that.
Hold up.
Well, hold on, because you said something along the lines of like I enjoy like stuff like this, and so like that's priming your audience instead of starting with like here's Papa Gut's take. Hold on. Instead of starting with like here, wait, hold on. Instead of starting with like here's Papa Gut's. No, I'm not.
Just said,
so hold on. Let me get my point through, and then you could talk. Like let me get my point out, right?
No, but you're clearly mischaracterizing. You started. How can you get a point out if you're? How can you like make the assertion that I'm mischaracterizing it if you won't even let me finish the point that I'm trying to make? Why are you started off with a mischaracterization. You said that I primed my audience to already hate you. Like that's so absolutely insane.
I know. I don't know why you did it. So listen, let me just get this thing out.
Now you're accusing me of doing it. First, you jumped off. You jumped off the assertion that I did it, and now you're actually.
Let me propose my point.
Actually,
I know that. Listen, man, I don't want this to devolve into this.
I'm curious because that's actually I take that very seriously. Like you're actually
so
saying.
Let me get it out.
That I'm manipulating my audience to hate you.
Okay, so can I get my point?
If I really wanted to do that, there are better ways for me to do it than what is in my video. Can I make honestly, the point? I kind of suck at doing that because of the amount of blowback that I got from this shit. I honestly suck at doing that. If that's really what I tried to do, damn, I fucking suck at doing that because I'm here right now.
I'm not trying to go down like this path of like. If I had actually been
successful at doing what you're saying that I tried to do, then I fucking suck. I suck at that. Seriously, otherwise I wouldn't be here. Like I wouldn't have to be here having this conversation. I wouldn't be getting hundreds of hate comments. Like, do you understand how your own point undoes itself? Like your own point.
I haven't been able to make the point yet. Like, can I make my point? I just want to be able to get it out there. Okay, so listen. First and foremost, like we'll talk. Priming is something that everybody does.
And I'm glad I scrapped it, because after I scrapped it was when all the backlash started happening with Deaf Noodles. And I was like, whew, I'm glad I didn't put that up. I watched a video by Pearl Swirl, who did a reaction to the first video where Deaf Noodles went ham on Papa Gut.
But what I'm saying is there's a feeling that I get with Deaf Noodles that is just weird. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's like, I wish I could put my finger on it. I don't know what it is, but something about that channel, it just, Def really came for Papa, like, he came for him in a way that was like, wait a minute, like, did you watch the video? Like, do you even hear what he said? He didn't come at you in a malicious way, in my opinion. It wasn't malicious at all whatsoever. So it really trips me out when he came at him. Like, it just really, honestly, let's rewatch that. Let's rewatch that.
I'll link her at the bottom. Because it was funny for me to see people who were used to seeing Deaf Noodles behind a desk and highly produced. And when they saw him in his raw, natural element, everybody was like, what is going on here? It was that much of a mess. So seeing people's reactions to Deaf Noodle in his natural essence was hilarious to me, because I've seen a couple of his videos on his lesser known channels where he is like an awkward kind of guy.
Hey everybody. I don't really know what to do right now. I feel like I should say something, but I don't really know what I should say or do. And yet I am recording. I want to try something a little different with this. And different usually means that I don't know where to start. You ever feel like that? Ever feel like, where do I start? And that is literally how I feel right now.
And I've seen him before in another debate when he was debating these other guys. And Def was doing the same thing. Like, that's how he acts. You say anything about him, he's very sensitive. And so when this debate happened the same way, it was like, oh, well, that's how he is. But I can imagine seeing him in that light for the first time will throw everybody all the way off. I don't go to Deaf Noodles for news, because at the start he says it's irrelevant news. So I'm taking him at his word, which is only interesting when he does topics that you would consider serious. Because I'm still thinking it's relevant to him. That's why he put it in his news show. So when he goes on about Keemstar and, like, let's say the B family, and he's taking these issues like really seriously, okay, I get that. But you call it irrelevant news. So are we still in the irrelevant side, or is this relevant? That's the only thing he needs to tweak. Because I'm taking everything you're saying as irrelevant. Here's the issue. I think it's safe to say everybody's telling Papa Gut, you handled yourself well in the debate. And people are saying to Deaf Noodles, whoa, mask off. What just happened? Who are you? But I have a theory. This is a weird theory, okay? Because I'm pretty sure that they are both going to deny it, because even when they were kind of making up, so to speak, none of them really said what I was thinking. So I'm sure they're going to deny my theory, and they have every right to, because they're saying they're upset about the issue at hand. B family and Killick, that this was what their argument was over, and that was the main focal point of their issues. And once they settled the conflict around that, everything was good. Like, Deaf Noodles, why did you do your first video responding to Papa Gut where you're just calling him out his name? You know what I mean? It just came from left field. But here's the thing. Deaf Noodles and Papa Gut didn't like each other. Follow me back to around December, and there was a controversy over Sniper Wolf and Keemstar. And Deaf Noodles did a story on it in favor of Sniper Wolf. And I'm giving you a real condensed version of this. Papa Gut saw Deaf Noodles' video and responded. And I just want to highlight some of Papa Gut's response.
So anytime, if you decided to look into this situation, which Def Noodles has apparently done, and you're still dramatizing this, bro, you're being pathetic. This is just embarrassing. I would be embarrassed if I was Def Noodles right now. Okay, you're sending me a video where Def Noodle admits he's playing a character. I'm not, we're not doing it's just a joke. I don't care if he's playing a character. This is his genuine perspective. You guys are already downplaying it. It doesn't matter if it's a character. This is the way he feels about it. I don't understand. Just stop. So like, dude, this is ridiculous. This is childish. What you're doing is you're corralling an audience of people who don't like Keemstar so that you could virtue signal about how he's a bad person and ignore a 10-year-old child. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. You're being dishonest for money, or you're just dumb. I mean, one of those two things are certainly true. You're either intentionally being dishonest, or you're just like very ignorant on the situation. Or if I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, you hate Keemstar so much that you're just looking through everything through a lens. You're not an objective source of information, though.
I have personally demonetized my video. Any ads that may run on it, the money will just go to YouTube. I'm not going to receive any of it. Anyways,
That's dumb. This is what I'm talking about. It's the virtue signal. I demonetized my video, so no money. Wouldn't it make more sense to monetize your video and donate 100% of it to this fucking person? Like, do you see how this is a virtue signal? I hate this dumb fuck low IQ fucking perspective. I demonetized my video so that I don't make any money. Why? Wouldn't it make more sense to monetize it and donate it? You're literally net lossing by your own logic. You're actively not why not take the money and say, I'm going to donate all the money I make on this video in like the first week or whatever, because like you're going to make the most money the first week, to this fucking GoFundMe. Wouldn't that make more sense? I don't get it. I really just don't get it. It's a complete fucking virtue signal, bro. It's a complete fucking virtue signal. And it's fucking embarrassing. You guys aren't even like intelligent in the same things that you say. Like you sit here, oh, Keemstar didn't do this, but you're not going to monetize. Why not just donate it? Keemstar's right. And this is embarrassing from Def Noodles. This is embarrassing. This is fucking pathetic, bro. But like I would enjoy, I don't have any like distaste. Well, I do now, you know. I actually like before this, I liked Def Noodles more than Keemstar. But at the end of the day, bro, like what's right is right, dude. Like you're wrong. You fucking, and it's embarrassing that you people take drama. Like it's embarrassing that you guys will allow drama to twist your perspectives. But do you see the fucking money focus? Oh, Keemstar, you called her out, but you forgot to link her GoFundMe. But I'm not going to take money on my video, even though I could take that money and donate it, which makes a lot more sense. I'm just going to put up a fucking donation tab here that probably equals around the amount of money I would have made on my video if I had just left the monetization on, and then I could have doubled it. He brought awareness.
Been proven right once again.
Who gives a fuck about being proven right or wrong in this situation? This was about a little girl getting the video message from her favorite YouTuber before she passed away. Who the fuck gives a fuck if you are right? Get a fucking
Okay, now let me just remind you again. This happened in December. There's no doubt in my mind, and this is my opinion, that video that Papa Gut did got back to Def Noodles. Now maybe it didn't get back to him right away, but it must have gotten back to him. He must have watched that video. He must have saw the way Papa Gut spoke about Keemstar and him. I wouldn't be surprised if Def Noodles was like, yo, it's on site, Papa Gut, it's on site. Def Noodles was thinking, no matter when or where I see you on these YouTube streets, I'm gonna get you. And the B situation was perfect because you readied up yourself again to talk smack about Def Noodles. Now, you were more controlled and you stuck to the topic and you did not call him names, but you did before, right? You did before. So that's why it seemed like Def Noodles was like coming out the gate, just hammering you. It looked like it was coming out of nowhere. It was like, Def, why did you bring a gun to a knife fight? It was giving that energy, but I know why. And Papa Gut, do you know why? Or you really didn't really remember what you said about Def couple of months ago? That's what I'm saying. Like maybe you don't remember. And Def Noodle didn't say that's the reason, but I'm sitting back like, oh yeah. Def is just mad about what you said about him the other time, and he's just going off on you now. It's like perfect timing for him to go off on you. That's how I took it. But Def Noodles is not saying that. He's just saying, oh, okay, yeah, I shouldn't have called you these names. But why did you, Def? If you didn't call Papa Gut those names because of what he said about you last video, then I don't know what you're doing, because that was just out of nowhere. I don't understand it. The only way it makes sense to me, it was because you're cheesed about what Papa Gut said about you the last time. And you wanted to just tap him back. You know, Papa Gut tapped you, you tapped him back. But everybody looking, they just saw you tap Papa Gut. They didn't see when Papa Gut tapped you first. And so all these preconceived ideas you had about Papa Gut and Keemstar, oh, you just are doing this because of Keem. You got all of that from that previous video because of how Papa Gut kind of stood up for Keemstar. And then that's why you were like attacking him and coming at him heavy on the debate. That's my opinion. That makes sense. But Def Noodle didn't say that's the reason. Def Noodle was like, I shouldn't have done this and I shouldn't have done that. So my thing is, these two aren't friends, would never be friends. And their first meeting was contentious. It wasn't pleasant first meeting. So it makes perfect sense that when they had a debate, time to meet face to face, that they would go at it. Def Noodles was already at 10. Papa Gut started off at a 5. And he maintained that 5. I think only at one point he slipped up.
You have no your jokes are if she bleeds, she breed. If she can breed, like
yeah. See, I knew it. You just brought those up to try to deplatform me. It's a pathetic
how am I
move,
trying
man.
to deplatform you? I'm fucking saying
you literally I literally explained why that was wrong, and your perspective is that joke was appropriate. You made the point that you thought that joke was okay, even though I disavowed the joke.
How am I trying to deplatform you?
And now you're sitting here trying to deplatform me on it.
How am I trying to deplatform you?
Disingenuous mind. Everything that you say is so bad faith, and I'm expected to sit here while you yell for 75% of the debate. And like your whole thing is like you're trying to
platform.
No, hold on. The whole thing is you're trying to get me upset, even though you've been crying the entire time. Especially
I've been crying. Where are the tears? Where are the fucking tears? Tell me where the fucking tears are, motherfucker.
The second you're right, that means that Killick was making a joke. Shut the fuck up. Boom. That's it. Your whole narrative proves that Killick was joking. You're agreeing that Killick is actually okay with
because of the context.
Your logic is that it's okay for Killick to harass a 15-year-old girl. It's just a joke. Literally, your own logic is like fucking apologist rhetoric.
Putting words in my fucking mouth.
I don't understand how you can sit here and you can spew cognitive dissonance, talk about how you being intentionally hateful is just a joke. But the second that a 17-year-old black kid does it, all of a sudden it's not a joke.
I've been
and
against
it's a whole fucking meltdown. It's insane. I don't even think that you have the mental capacity to understand how fucking unintelligent you are here. It's mind-blowing. Either you are the most disingenuous, morally dysfunctional dumb fuck I've ever met, or what is this?
Oh, now you're calling me dumb fuck?
Or you just don't understand.
Okay, that's fine.
You're calling me what's happening here. Listen.
Look, other than that one slip up, he was pretty much on 5. But Papa Gut, I saw that last video where you were on 10. So it's okay to be a 5 now because you got everything out as a 10 on that last video. Don't make Def Noodle look like he doesn't know reality. Like he knows what's up. I think that's why he reacted the way he did. I don't know why he's not telling people that's the reason. Because at least then people understand. They won't look at you like, yo, are you okay? Everybody's telling Def Noodles to take a break. Def, everybody's telling you to go lie down. That's how you came off. Everybody thinks something's wrong. They're telling you to go lie down. Go put a cold towel over your forehead. That's how people are treating you. Because they don't know why you reacted the way you did. Just say, okay, this is the reason. And I'm just glad I got to get my defunct Judge Jemmy out there. Even though it's cringe. I spent a lot of time on it, so I'm glad I got it out there. If you're still around here, Trisha, yeah. If you want to know what I think about Trisha and her being pregnant, this is before I knew she was pregnant. Because I guess she would have still been pregnant when I did this video a couple of weeks ago. If you want to know what I think Trisha is going to do with her baby, you can watch that video. I won't repeat myself because it's all in that video right there. See you in the next video.